Xin chào, welcome to Pilates with Hannah and welcome to day 19 of the 28-day social distancing Pilates challenge. Today I want to share with you a beautiful flow to help you strengthen your whole body and also to improve your focus and productivity. I'm going to divide this one into two parts, so feel free to only join me for one part if you don't have enough time. Now if you're ready, just roll your mat and let's begin. Alright, now let's start by allow yourself to sit tall with your back in neutral. Pull the belly button in, chest open and shoulders down. Inhale deeply through your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. Inhale one more time. You can close your eyes and feel your body connecting to the mat through your sitting bones here. And exhale deeply through your mouth. Now inhale, elevate your shoulders. And exhale, bring your shoulder all the way down towards the mat. Inhale, lift and exhale down. Inhale up and down. And 5, keep breathing. 4, belly button in. 3, 2, and last one. And slowly roll each vertebra at a time. Round your spine, chin to chest. Pull the belly button in towards the spine. And slowly articulate your spine, shoulders down. Look towards the front. And come back slowly, cat and cow in sitting position here. I want you to do it really slow and with your own speed. So use your breath to control the movement. Round your spine, exhale. And inhale, articulate your spine, shoulders down, look towards the front again. And 2. And last one. And round your spine and slowly lengthen your spine. Inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale deeply through your mouth. And when you're ready, just open your arm to the side, shoulders down. Now start to reach your hand to one side and come back to your opposite side. Go a little bit slower if you can. Try to keep your arms parallel to the floor here. Inhale and exhale to the other side. And 5, keep breathing. 4, belly button in. And 3, 2, and last one, inhale and exhale and slowly back to the center. And now bring your hands down again, bring your head to one side and rotate around your neck. So fully to 4 directions here. Inhale halfway and exhale halfway and slowly reverse. Keep breathing, inhale and exhale. And one more round and slowly bring it back to the center. Very good. Now I wanted to allow yourself to come to own 4 position here. So open your arms, shoulders apart and your legs hip width apart. Make sure that your hips on top of your knees, your shoulders on top of your wrists. So imagining that you have 2 eyes on the elbow, just rotate to face each other and shoulders far away from your ears. Now inhale and dip your shoulders down between your arms and then lift it up and down and lift. And 5, keep breathing. 4, 3, belly button in. 2, and last one. And slowly articulate your spine, shoulders far away from your ears and look towards the front. And then chin your chest, roll each vertebra at a time. Round your spine and come back 5 more times with your own breath. Inhale and exhale. And 4, squeezing your thighs, contract your pelvic floor muscles. Belly button towards the spine to support your lower back. 3, 2, exhale and inhale, come back, shoulders down. And last one, chin your chest, each vertebra at a time and slowly bring it back to the center. Very good. Now I wanted to allow yourself to slowly bring your knees towards the center here. Activate your feet. Now inhale and start to bring your knee towards the elbow and then lengthen, look towards the front and then chin your chest, knee to elbow and lengthen, look towards the front, belly button in. We try to do it here for 10 times each side. Keep breathing, lengthen and bend. And 9, 8, make sure your shoulders all the way on top of your wrist. 7 and 6, engage your core here as much as possible. Try to touch your knee towards the elbow, and if you cannot touch, it's okay. Just really listen to your body here. Beautiful. 5, exhale, reach, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach and activate your foot. Lengthen as long as you can, as far as you can. Come back. 3, and 2. Beautiful. Stabilize your hips here. Last one. And lengthen. And slowly bend your knee down to your opposite side here. So exhale, reach, and inhale, lengthen. And exhale, reach, and lengthen. And then come back a couple more times with your own breath. Inhale, and exhale. Beautiful. And 7, 6, keep breathing. Always put your shoulders far away from your ears. 5, 4, belly button in. 3, keep breathing, don't hold your breath. 2, and last one. And slowly bend your knees down. And I want you to allow yourself to tap your feet here. So shoulders far away from your ears. And if you're a beginner, put your forearms down to the mat. Lift your knees up and down 10 times with your own breath. So keep breathing. 9, 8, 7, belly button in. 6, and 5, 4, 3, lengthen your neck, look towards the middle of your fingers here. And last one, slowly come to try pose. Shake your hips, inhale deeply through your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. And when you're ready, bring your body back to own position. Open your legs hip width apart. Alright, so tap your feet here and lift your hips all the way up. So I wanted to inhale and bend your knees, shift your weight towards the front, knees down, and then lift again. So don't bring your knees all the way down to the mat. Really listen to your body, and then lengthen up and shift your weight to the front, shoulders on top of your wrists again. And inhale, lengthen, pull the belly button in, down, and lift. Engage your core here as much as possible. So 5 more times with your own breath. Lengthen and then come back. 4, belly button in. 3, exhale, reach. Inhale, lengthen up and down. 2, squeezing the thighs, belly button in. Last one, and lift your hips all the way up. Try to put your shoulders far away from your ears. And I want you to inhale, start to bend one knee and switch to the other side. 5, 4, belly button in. 3, lengthen your arms. 2, and last one. And now slowly bend your knees down. Come to try pose one more time. Inhale deeply through your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. And when you're ready, I want you to slowly walk your hands back to the center. Now sit along the mat one more time, and I want you to open your arm to the side. So lean on one side, come back to your opposite side. Inhale and exhale, come back to the center 10 times to each side with your own breath. Side bending, keep breathing. And 9, belly button in. 8, inhale and exhale, come back, try to open your chest, lengthen your arms, lengthen your wrist. 7, inhale deeply through your nose, exhale deeply through your mouth. And 6, and 5 more times with your own breath. 4, belly button in. And 3, keep breathing. Try to lengthen and come back to the other side. And last one. And slowly to the other side to make it balance on both sides, and bring your hands down. Rotate your shoulders fully to 4 directions and then reverse. Now I want you to inhale and lengthen one leg to one side. Open your opposite knee wider as much as you can. Listen to your body. Plantar flex with your foot here. I want you to bring your arm to the sides again and soften your elbows. Inhale, rotate your torso to one side, flex forward and then come back. So you can always start with small angles first if it's easier for your hips. Really listen to your lower back here. Don't have to go so far towards the front. Pull the belly button in and then come back. We're going to try to do it for 5 more times with your own breath before we move to the other side. So 4, belly button in. Beautiful. 3, keep breathing. Activate your feet. 2, beautiful. Press your sitting bones down to the mat. And last one. And slowly bend your knee and lengthen your opposite leg. So you're gonna do it again. Now rotate, open, and then reach and back to the center. Couple more times with your own breath. Exhale, inhale, come back, and exhale, reach as far as you can. Pull the belly button in. 5, back to the center. 4, exhale, inhale, bring it back. 3, keep breathing. And 2 more times, do with your own breath. And last one, exhale, reach. Inhale, come back and slowly bring your hands down. Now lengthen both legs towards the front of the mat. Sit along the mat here. I want you to inhale, plantar flex with your feet here and open your arm to the side. Lengthen your spine. Feel free to bend your knees if it's easier for you. So engage your core as much as possible here. Bring your arms all the way up to the sky and straighten your wrist. Inhale. And exhale, reach all the way towards the front. Round your spine, chin to chest, and bring your shoulders down 10 times with your own breath. Open your legs hip width apart if it's easier for you. So really listen to your body here, shoulders down. And then come back, inhale, and exhale, reach. And slowly round your spine, each vertebra at a time, drop your shoulders. And come back, 7, keep breathing, and shoulders down, and lift, and 6. Exhale every time you flex forward and inhale back and lift up your arms. Exhale, reach, inhale, come back, and feel free to soften your knees if it's easier for your hip as well. So really pull the belly button in, shoulders down. But I want you to try to lengthen your legs so that way you can feel your legs and your arms. So reach and then come back, shoulders down, and 2 more times with your own breath. And last one, beautiful. Exhale, reach, and inhale, slowly bring it back, drop your shoulders and bring your hands down. Shake your hips, inhale deeply through your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. And when you're ready, I want you to keep your feet dorsiflex here. Open your arm to the side and soften your elbows. Now, inhale, bring your elbows towards the spine and then lengthen it all the way towards the side. Inhale and exhale. Pull the belly button in for 10 more times with your own breath. So keep breathing. 9, 8, 7. Lengthen your arms to the side, lengthen your spine, soften your knee if it's easier for you. 6. Keep breathing. 5. Belly button in, look towards the front. 4, 3, and 2 more times with your own breath. Now last one, and lengthen and slowly bring your hands down on your thighs here. Dorsiflex with your feet, and I wanted to inhale, slowly put your hands on your thighs, soften your knees here, and slowly lean backward, engage your core. Now if you're a beginner, just activate your feet and put your hands under your thighs here. Open your elbows, engage your core, and hold it here for 10. Lower a little bit if you can, really lengthen your spine still and open your chest. If you really want to make it challenging, just lengthen and put your hands on your thighs. Don't pull any force on your thighs here. Really engage your core and pull the belly button in. Hold it here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring your torso back, shake your hips a little bit. Inhale deeply through your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. And when you're ready, I want you to allow yourself to bend both knees here. So open your legs hip width apart, activate your feet and keep your feet on feet here. So your hands down to the mat, your shoulders on top of your wrist, and put your shoulders far away from your ears here. Lift your waist up, pull the belly button in. Inhale, lift your hips as high as you can, and exhale, come back. You can soften your elbows a little bit if it's easier for your wrist. So I'm going to try to do it for 10 times with your own breath. Keep breathing. And 9, try to reach your hips as high as you can. 8, inhale, and exhale, come back. 7, belly button in, keep breathing. 6, 5, very good. 4, inhale and exhale. 3, and 2 more times with your own breath. And last one, inhale and exhale. Slowly bring your knees down, move your legs towards the hips, or if you're a beginner, open to a larger angle on your knees here is totally fine. Now put your hands on your ankle and lean your torso to one side and then come back. We're gonna try to do it for 10 times with your own breath. So keep breathing, pull the belly button in. Now your ankle, try to make it close to the hips as much as you can. 6, shoulders far away from your ears. And 5, keep breathing, pull the belly button in. 4, feel your waist is lengthening. 3, keep breathing, and 2 more times here with your own breath. Now last one, inhale and exhale, slowly bring it back and slowly move to your opposite side. Open your knees wider and keep your Heels to your hips, a straight line here. So your fingers point towards the other side, shoulders far away from your ears, and really lift your waist up, pull the belly button in. Now again, inhale, lift your hips up. Exhale, bring it down, and 10 times with your own breath. So keep breathing. 9, belly button all the way in to support your lower back. 8, 7, try to put your shoulders far away from your ears. 6 and 5, keep breathing. 4, 3, inhale, exhale, come back. 2, and last one, and slowly bring it back. Bring your heels, your ankles towards the hips, and then lean on your opposite side, and then come back. And again, open your knees, your heels a little bit further if you think it's easier for your knees and your hips. So keep breathing. Inhale and exhale, come back. And 8, bring it back to the center. 7, lengthen your waist. 6, keep breathing. And 5, beautiful. 4, 3, shoulders far away from your ears and don't hold your breath. 2, and last one, inhale and exhale, and bring your arms down. And you just completed part 1 for today, so I really hope you're gonna join me for the second part. If you're done for the day, go all the way towards the end of the video to do stretching part. So I'm gonna see you tomorrow or just in a few seconds. Alright, and now let's start with the second part here. So allow yourself to lie all the way down on your belly here. So make a lip pillow under your forehead. I want you to inhale, put your shoulders far away from your ears, and you can rest your head on your hand. You can lift your torso up, but when you lift your torso up, just make sure your shoulders far away from your ears. Now open your legs with the part, activate your feet here, and I want you to press your whole forearms down to the mat. Lift one leg up. Exhale, bring it down, pull the belly button in. Listen to your lower back here. If you feel more comfortable with bringing your head down, just please do it. Now engage your core as much as possible. Really work your core and strengthen your back in this movement. And also squeeze in your thighs, contract your pelvic floor muscles. So keep breathing, lengthen, come back to 6 more times each side here with your own breath. 5, squeeze in your thighs, and 4, belly button in. 3, keep breathing, and 2 more times with your own breath. And last one, inhale and exhale to your opposite side, and slowly bring it back. Keep your forearms next to your chest, put your shoulders far away from your ears, and press your forearms down, lift your torso up, and exhale, bring it down. Inhale, lift, and exhale, down. And 10 times with your own breath. Make sure you press your hip bones down to the mat. If you want to make it more challenging, put your hands next to your chest and press your whole palms down to the mat. Lengthen your legs all the way up if you can. Really listen to your lower back and pull the belly button in. We're gonna do it for 6. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. 7, squeeze your body, engage your core to support your lower back. And 5, inhale, look towards the top of the mat, and then exhale down to the mat. Inhale and exhale. And 3, close your elbow towards the back. 2, do it with your own speed. And last one, and slowly bring it down. Rest your head on your hand again, shake your hips. Inhale deeply to your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. And when you're ready, I want you to allow yourself to interlace your fingers towards the front of the mat, shoulders far away from your ears, and look towards the front, the top of the mat here. Now I want you to engage your core and start to bend your knees and lift your hips up. Move your whole body to the back, and then bring it back and bring your hips down, engage your core and shoulders far away from your ears. So make sure that you don't arch your back in this movement. Just really lift your back up and stabilize your hips. Keep your back in neutral here, pull the belly button in. Really squeeze your booty muscles. We're gonna do it for 10 times with your own breath. So if you want to have more support, press your whole palm, your whole forearms down to the mat, and we're gonna do it together here. So 10, lengthen, and then come back and put your torso down. 9, keep breathing, and you don't have to bring your hips down as far as you can just really listen to your body, to your lower back here. Only bring your hips down to the point that you still feel comfortable with your lower back. So keep breathing. 8, 7, really squeeze your booty muscles, engage your core as much as possible. 6, belly button in. And 5, 4, shoulders far away from your ears. 3, and 2, and last one. And slowly bring your hips down, shake your hips. Inhale deeply through your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. Interlace your fingers and put your shoulders far away from your ears. Now inhale and exhale, bend your knee, tap tap, and then come back to your opposite side and back to the center. Inhale and exhale and come back. Stabilize your hips here. Press your hip bones down to the mat. We're gonna try to do it for 6 times, 6 more times here with your own breath each side. So keep breathing. And 5, shoulders far away from your ears. 4, belly button in to the other side. And 3, shoulders down and look towards the top of the mat. Activate your feet. Squeeze your booty muscles, squeeze your inner thighs. Now last one, inhale and exhale and come back to the opposite side and slowly bring it down. Shake your hips. Inhale deeply through your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. And when you're ready, I wanted to allow yourself to lengthen your hands over your heads. So now shoulders far away from your ears, and inhale, lift your whole arms and legs up and slowly bring it down and lift and down and up and down. So make sure you squeeze your thighs, belly button in, and we imagining like we're swimming here. Inhale, lift and exhale down, and 10 times with your own breath. If you want to make it easier, just bring each leg and opposite arm up at a time and then to your opposite side, and then come back 10 times here. And 9, pull the belly button in, shoulders far away from your ears, and try to lengthen your legs all the way towards the back. 8, 7, belly button in. 6, keep breathing. And 5, very good. 4, lengthen your neck, always look down to the mat and not look up to the front, because it's gonna cause a lot of pressure on your neck. Now last one, and slowly bring your legs down, shake your hips. Inhale deeply through your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. And when you're ready, come back to try pose. Open your knees wider and shake your hips. Inhale and exhale, and slowly allow yourself to lengthen your legs here. Activate your feet one more time. Now this time I wanted to engage your core. Open your legs hip width apart. Bring your hands behind your head. So shoulders down, lean backward, engage your core, belly button in here, and start to rotate your torso to one side. Come back to your opposite side and back to the center 10 times with your own breath. So keep breathing. And 9, belly button in. 8, very good. Like we greeting the sun here. 7, belly button in and focus on your breath. 6, really lengthen your spine. 5, and 4. 3 more times with your own breath. Keep breathing. 2, and last one. And slowly bring it back to the center and hug your knees to your chest. Inhale deeply through your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. And when you're ready, I want you to allow yourself to lengthen your legs one more time. Dorsal flex with your feet, and this is gonna be the last challenge for the main workout today. So I want you to inhale, lengthen your spine, open your elbows wider, and now start to engage your core, lean backward one more time. So this time, really try to hold your whole body here. You can make it easier by just put your hands behind your head, your hips, and start to bring one leg up to the other side, and then both legs up at a time and slowly bring it down. So listen to your body. We don't arch your back, we don't round your spine. Just put your spine in the middle and in neutral position. Shoulders far away from your ears and close your elbows towards the back. Now you can plantar flex with your feet if you feel it's easier for you. And so engage your core. As long as you activate your feet, then that's fine. So I wanted to inhale, lift your leg, and then come back to your opposite side and both legs at the same time and back to the center. Or bring your arms behind your head. Try to press one foot down when you lift your opposite leg up. So pull the belly button all the way in. And 9, keep breathing. Lift and down. 8 and up and down. 7, belly button in and lift and down. 6, keep breathing. Inhale and exhale. Inhale to your opposite side, exhale down, and inhale, lift, exhale, both legs down at the same time. 5 more times with your own breath, so keep breathing. 4, inhale, lift, and exhale to the other side. You don't have to bring it so high, really listen to your body here. And 3, keep breathing. 2 more times with your own breath. And lift and down. Now last one, to your opposite side, and up. And slowly bring it down, hug your knees to your chest. Inhale deeply through your nose and dizzy. Exhale deeply through your mouth. And this gonna be the optional, so you don't have to complete it, but you still feel it's not enough for today, then I want you to challenge yourself to do this challenge. So just keep your hands behind your hips here. Lift both legs up and activate your feet. Engage your core, chest open, and lengthen your spine here. So if you feel like to make it more challenging, just lift your arms up parallel to the top leg here. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, belly button in, 2, and last one. And slowly bring your legs down, hug your knees to your chest, and do it so many times as much as you can. Or you can, if you work like a group at your house with your friends and family, just try to see who can do it for the longest time. So now let's move to the cool down part today. I wanted to inhale and cross your leg and slowly lengthen your spine, or feel free to open your legs, bend your knees here if it's easier for you to lengthen your spine. Now, shoulders down, chest open, and I wanted to inhale, start to rotate your shoulders fully to 4 directions and reverse. Very good. And now slowly bring your head to one side, to your opposite side. Do it really slowly with your own speed. Keep breathing. Inhale and exhale. And one more time here. To the other side, and slowly bring it back to the center. Bring your head to one side, start to rotate your head around your neck, and then reverse. And one more time here. Inhale and exhale halfway, and then reverse. And slowly bring your head back to the center. Now bring your arms to the side and start to flex your wrists so your fingers point up to the sky, and now down to the mat. So inhale and exhale, extend, and then flex. And 3, keep breathing. 2, and last one. And start to rotate your wrist here and reverse. Soften your elbows here, and I want you to inhale, rise your spine, chin your chest, bring your arms towards the front, and then open, and then round your spine and open. We're gonna try to do it for 5 more times with your own breath. So keep breathing. 4, belly button in. 3, inhale and exhale, or you can reverse the breath if it's easier for you. 2, now last one. And slowly bring your arm towards the front. Keep your hands towards each other and open your elbows as wide as you can. Now try to bring your elbow higher than your wrist, so it's kind of like a ballet movement here. I wanted to inhale and start to rotate your torso to one side, and then come back to your opposite side and back to the center. We're going to try to do it for 10 times to each side with your own breath, so keep breathing. 9, very good. 8, belly button in. To your opposite side, go a little bit further if you can. 7, 6, lengthen your spine, don't arch your back, keep breathing. 5, and 4. Keep the same angle on your elbow and always try to keep it higher than your wrist. 2, belly button in, beautiful. Now last one, inhale. Exhale, come back to your opposite side and slowly back to the center. Now inhale and move your arms all the way up, and slowly move your feet, your fingers a little bit further away from each other. Bring your torso to one side and then come back to your opposite side like a flower. So keep breathing. Inhale and exhale, come back to the opposite side and slowly back to the center. Very good. Keep breathing, and 5 more times with your own breath. to the other side. 4, belly button in, and really feel like a flower is blooming here. And don't even feel afraid to be silly, because we're staying at home and so we try to have fun here. So I just wanted to go for it and do as much as you can. Beautiful. Now last one. Come back to your opposite side and slowly back to the center. Bring your arms to the side here, palms facing up to the sky. Bring your arms all the way towards the front. Now try to soften your elbows, keep your arms parallel to the floor, and then open and come back. Inhale, open, and exhale, bring it back. And 10, keep breathing. 9, belly button in. 8, 7, 6, and 5, lengthen your spine, only your arms are moving. 4, 3, 2, and last one, open, and slowly bring it back to the center. Palms stick to each other here, and try to bring your hands toward the chest, so your elbows far away from each other, and then reach all the way up, lengthen, and then bend, come back, and then lengthen, and bend. So keep breathing here with your own breath for 5, 4, lengthen your spine still, pull the belly button slightly in. 3, exhale, and inhale, lengthen. 2, now last one, try to hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and wanna rotate your fingers inside towards the chest. So keep your forearms, your whole arms parallel to the floor, hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and slowly bring it back to the center. Interlace your finger, push your arms to one side, to your opposite side, and one more time. Inhale and exhale, and slowly bring it back to the center. Lift all the way up, and exhale, down and up and down, and 3, 2, and last one, and slowly bring your hands on your knees, rotate your shoulders fully to 4 directions, and reverse. Inhale deeply to your nose, and exhale deeply through your mouth. Very good. Now articulate your spine and look towards the front, cat and cow in swing position. And then round your spine, chin to chest, pull the belly button in. We're going to try to do it for 5 more times here. And round your spine. And articulate your spine, shoulders down. And round your spine. And 2. Slowly hold it here for 3, 2, and 1. Round your spine. Hold it here for 3, 2, and 1. Last one. So hold it here a little bit longer for 5, 4, 3. Shoulders down, belly button in, and 1. Round your spine. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lengthen your spine again. I want to rotate your shoulders fully to 4 directions again. And reverse. Beautiful. Bring your head to one side. Try to press your opposite shoulders down, so you're going to really feel the side of your neck is stretching here. And slowly look down to your shoulder. And if you can, try to slowly look up as far as you can. Really listen to your neck muscles here. And slowly come back to your opposite side. Press your opposite shoulders down. And slowly look down to your shoulder here. And slowly look up to the side as far as you can, and back to the center, and lengthen. So sit tall here, close your eyes, hands on your knees. Inhale deeply to your nose, exhale deeply through your mouth, and couple more breaths here. Inhale and exhale. And I want you to still pull the belly button towards the spine here. Inhale deeply and exhale deeply. Very good. And start to form a smile. And when you're ready, open your eyes. And that's the workout today. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so happy that we did it together. And I'm so proud of you guys for complete this workout and along to be in this journey with me for 19 days already. That's amazing, because we go more than half of the way. So I really hope you're gonna stay tuned, because we're gonna go to the end very soon. And I'm gonna see you tomorrow for day 20. Bye.